Welcome to Chelder, where we explore insane facts that'll leave you questioning everything you know. Today, we're blasting off to Mars, the red planet that's home to some of the most jaw-dropping mysteries and wild surprises in the entire solar system. From towering volcanoes to eerie, potato-shaped moons, Mars has it all. So buckle up and let's dive into 30 facts that might just make you wonder if Martians are really out there, and if they've been messing with us this whole time. Fact number 1. Mars is home to the largest volcano in the solar system. Mars boasts Olympus Mons, a volcano so huge it could easily swallow the entire state of New Mexico. Standing at 69,841 feet tall, it's nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. If you think that's wild, just wait until you hear about its footprint. It's about the size of the state of New Mexico. Fact number 2. Mars has 2 moons. Mars has Phobos and Deimos, which might sound cool until you realize they look more like potato-shaped rocks than actual moons. Phobos is slowly spiraling towards Mars and might crash into the planet in about 50 million years. No rush, but Phobos, your days are numbered. Fact number 3. Mars has the longest canyon in the solar system. Mars Valles Marineris is a canyon that stretches a mind-boggling 2,500 miles long. To put that in perspective, it's about 10 times the length of the Grand Canyon. If Earth had a canyon that big, it'd probably end up being a global tourist attraction, but Mars keeps this one to itself. Fact number 4. Mars has been visited by more spacecraft than any other planet. NASA and other space agencies have sent more than 40 missions to Mars. These missions include rovers, landers, and orbiters, all aimed at unlocking the mysteries of the red planet. It's like Mars is the hottest celebrity in the solar system, with all these spacecraft just lining up to say hi. Fact number 5. The atmosphere on Mars is super thin. Mars' atmosphere is about 100 times thinner than Earth's, and mostly made up of carbon dioxide. So, don't go looking for a breathable atmosphere anytime soon. It's like the air on Mars was created just to keep you guessing whether you'll survive that next space mission. Fact number 6. Mars has seasons just like Earth. Mars is tilted on its axis, just like Earth, so it has 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. However, because Mars is farther from the sun, its seasons are about twice as long as ours. So, expect Mars winters to last a lot longer than any snowstorm you've ever experienced. Fact number 7. The surface of Mars is rusty. Literally, Mars' signature red color is all thanks to iron oxide, aka rust. The surface is covered in rusted iron dust, giving it that fiery red hue we all associate with the red planet. It's like Mars went through an extreme version of that rustic DIY project we all love. Fact number 8. Mars is a cold place. Even though it's not as cold as Pluto, Mars still has freezing temperatures. Average temps hover around -80 degrees Fahrenheit, -60 degrees Celsius, with some regions dipping as low as -195 degrees Fahrenheit, -125 degrees Celsius during the winter. So if you're planning a trip, make sure to pack extra warm space gear, just in case. Fact number 9. Mars has the biggest dust storms in the solar system. Mars is prone to massive dust storms that can cover the entire planet. These storms can last for months, and the dust is so thick it can block out the sun. It's like Mother Nature's way of saying, "Not today, sunshine." Fact number 10. Mars has liquid water, sort of. Mars has frozen water at its poles, but scientists believe there may be liquid water lurking just beneath the surface, hidden in salty, briny pockets. So, while it's not exactly a beach destination, Mars might just have its own secret water park. Under the surface, of course. Fact number 11. Mars is named after the Roman god of war. Mars gets its name from the Roman god of war, thanks to its blood-red appearance. The ancient Romans probably saw the planet and thought, "Yep, this one's definitely ready for battle." Who knew that a little red dot in the sky could be so intimidating? Fact number 12. Mars is home to some seriously giant volcanoes. Olympus Mons might be the biggest, but it's not the only volcano on Mars. The planet has several other massive volcanoes, some of which are taller than Everest. In fact, Mars has more volcanoes than any other planet in the solar system. Guess Mars really likes to erupt in style. Fact number 13. Mars has a very weak magnetic field. Unlike Earth, which has a strong protective magnetic field, Mars has a very weak one. Scientists believe it was once strong enough to protect the planet from solar radiation, but it's since faded away. It's like Mars had a protective shield, but it just ran out of juice. Fact number 14. Mars' gravity is much weaker than Earth's. Mars has about 38% of Earth's gravity, which means you'd weigh a lot less there. If you're tired of carrying around extra weight on Earth, Mars might be your vacation spot. Just don't expect to jump as high as the aliens in the movies. Gravity's still there, just a little less intense. Fact number 15. Mars has a history of ancient floods. Mars shows signs of massive flooding in its distant past, with dried-up riverbeds and ancient lake beds scattered across the surface. It's like Mars had its own version of Noah's Ark, except it was probably really long ago, like dinosaur era long ago. Fact number 16. There are signs that Mars may have had life. Scientists have found organic compounds on Mars, which are the building blocks of life. While this doesn't mean Martians were ever chilling out on the planet, it's still a huge clue that Mars may have been hospitable to some form of life in the distant past. Fact number 17. The Martian day is almost the same as Earth's, that a day on Mars is just a little longer than a day on Earth. Mars has a 24.6-hour day, so you'd hardly notice the difference if you were living there. Just don't try to use Earth's clock, or you'll be that person who's always late to dinner. Fact number 18. The dust on Mars is dangerous. That fine dust on Mars isn't just an annoyance, it can actually be harmful. The particles are extremely fine, which makes them potentially dangerous if they get into your equipment or even your lungs. So if you're planning to do some sightseeing, make sure to pack a really good dust filter. Fact number 19. Mars has the largest impact crater in the solar system. Mars is home to Hellas Planitia, the largest known impact crater in the solar system, which is a massive 1,400 miles across. If Earth had a crater that big, we'd probably all be running for the hills. But Mars just wears it like a badge of honor. Fact number 20. Mars has ancient volcanoes that are now extinct. That Mars volcanoes may be big, but most of them are extinct. The last time they erupted was billions of years ago, and now they're just silent, dormant giants. They've had their time to shine and are now retired, like the rock stars of the solar system. Fact number 21. Mars was once much warmer and wetter, but there's evidence that Mars was once warmer and wetter, with rivers, lakes, and possibly even oceans. Over time, Mars' atmosphere thinned, the planet froze, and the water disappeared. It's like Mars had a cozy past, but then something went wrong, and now it's the cold, dusty place we know today. Fact number 22. Mars might still have underground life. While there's no life on the surface of Mars, scientists speculate that life might still exist underground in the form of microbes. Maybe it's just waiting for the perfect moment to emerge and say, "Hey, we've been here all along." Fact number 23. The Martian surface is a bizarre landscape. Mars is like a cross between a desert and the moon. Its surface is covered in rocks, dust, and massive craters, making it look like the most extreme road trip destination ever. If you're into extreme landscapes, Mars could be your new favorite place to explore. Fact number 24. Mars' atmosphere doesn't provide much protection. Because Mars' atmosphere is so thin, it offers very little protection from harmful solar radiation. This makes it a challenging place for potential human colonization. Spacesuits would be mandatory if you plan to spend any significant time on the Martian surface. Fact number 25. Mars might have once had a magnetic field that at one point. Mars had a magnetic field that protected it from solar radiation, much like Earth's. However, that magnetic shield disappeared over time, leaving Mars exposed. It's like Mars had a protective umbrella, but then one day it just stopped working. Unfortunately, that meant a slow, chilly decline. Fact number 26. Mars is a treasure trove of mystery. Despite all the studies, Mars still holds countless mysteries. We haven't even begun to fully understand its geology, atmosphere, or the potential for past life. The possibilities are endless. Who knows what we'll find in the future? Maybe it's a giant alien amusement park. Keep your eyes on the red planet. Fact number 27. The Martian atmosphere is toxic As if Mars didn't have enough going against it. Its atmosphere is composed mostly of carbon dioxide with only trace amounts of oxygen. So, unless you want to turn into a human ice cube, you'll need a full-on life support system to breathe there. Fact number 28. Mars might have once supported liquid water. Researchers believe that Mars once had liquid water flowing on its surface, possibly even in rivers and lakes. This opens the tantalizing possibility that Mars might have once been able to sustain some form of life. Who knows? Maybe Mars is just waiting to surprise us with some ancient microbial residents. Fact number 29. Mars' atmosphere is 96% carbon dioxide. That's right. If you want to breathe on Mars, carbon dioxide is the main thing you'd be inhaling. The Martian atmosphere is super thin and loaded with this stuff, so it's no wonder that it's so inhospitable to life as we know it. Fact number 30. Mars' surface is constantly shifting. Mars' surface isn't static. In fact, it's shifting and evolving, slowly changing over time thanks to wind, dust storms, and volcanic activity. It's like Mars is in a constant state of makeover, and it's not waiting for a reality TV show to show us the final reveal. Well, there you have it. 30 insane facts about Mars that prove it's not just the red planet, but one of the most mind-bending places in our solar system. If you thought Earth had all the cool stuff, think again. Mars is just getting started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more wild facts from Chelder. Who knows what we'll uncover next? Maybe even the secrets of an alien coffee shop on Mars.